All right, and welcome everybody, welcome back to Blaugrana Planet. Today, Barcelona 3, Almeria 2, saved by the bell, or saved by Sergi Roberto, I must say, who was the surprise in a difficult game, a game that I think that we struggled a bit until Sergi Roberto came for the Saviour, right? The unexpected Saviour, although I must say, I'm a bit disappointed, yet again, because, guys, Almeria is the last team on the table. Guys, we're struggling against the last team on the table. This certainly needs to change. We have been saved by the bell, but certainly we cannot get this way to the end of the season. A lot of things need to change, guys. Certainly a lot of things need to change. The positive of tonight, Sergi Roberto, man, unexpected. And honestly, let me tell you, a player that has been highly criticized during the years, a player that was condemned to the right back position, a player that sacrificed himself to play in the right back position as a patch. I don't understand, honestly, how coaches decided to keep trusting on Sergi Roberto and the team not investing in a proper right back. Certainly since the departure of Dani Alves, we have been looking for somebody, and Sergi Roberto covered the space for a long time. Therefore, you know what? I'm happy that certainly Sergi Roberto showed some of his skills today. Almost scored the hat-trick, let me tell you, because he hit the crossbar. But today, guys, there is more darkness than light. Let me show you the lineup today, guys. There was Iñaki Peña, Valde, Christensen, Araujo, Cancelo there in the defense, Sergi Roberto, Gundogan, Fermín López in the midfield. Of course, we had Pedri with some discomfort, probably injured, and Frenkie de Jong, who was banned for yellow cards, 5 yellow cards. He was completing the sanction. On top, Joao Felix, Lewandowski, Rafinha. Let me tell you, on top, I must say Rafinha was the one working. Lewandowski had some chances, but again, dry powder, nothing from him. And Joao Felix, not the best game, certainly not the best game from Joao Felix. We did see some substitutions. First substitution was Christensen out for Koundé. Koundé came in, nothing special from Koundé. We did see Ferran Torres coming in. I liked Ferran Torres quite a lot since he came in the beginning of the second half. He was going to the space, he was creating chances, he was fighting more, and certainly liked him more than Joao Felix, which, by the way, not improving his defense efforts. Rafinha also subbed out for Lamine Yamal, who didn't have too many chances. I'll have a word or two in regards of Lamine Yamal. And we did see Oriol Romeu coming in in the 70th minute, in the 70th minute, around the 70th minute, where Gundogan came in more offensively. Let me tell you, Barcelona started winning, then Almeria equalized, then Barcelona got the win again with the goal of Sergi Roberto, first goal by Rafinha, by the way. And Almeria equalized again with a failure, a huge mistake from Iñaki Peña, a confusion there with Araujo, where Iñaki Peña couldn't block the ball, and the ball just landed on an Almeria defender. If we can see the picture, let me show you here, you can see it better. Well, I think that things can be improved, certainly. By the way, there was today Lewandowski's agent, Pini Zahavi, and also Koundé's agent. I think there's nothing relevant to talk about in regards of Koundé's agent, but Pini Zahavi, Lewandowski's agent. Lewandowski is certainly on a low level. Who knows? Maybe Barcelona is looking for a transfer of Lewandowski. Lewandowski is quite expensive for Football Club Barcelona, of course, his salary, and we must take into account that Saudi Arabia's and stuff like this maybe could be interesting, taking into account that he has a market still, you know. Guys, today, important to know, Barça conceded 20 goals this season, and it's the same goals, guys, that we conceded in the whole of last season in La Liga, in regards of La Liga, okay? So imagine, we're halfway La Liga now, and we conceded already the same goals that we conceded last year in La Liga. I think it's something to have into account. By the way, I don't think there was too many expectation for the game. Of course, playing against the last team in the table, and it was the lowest attendance today here in Camp Nou. In the Estadio Lluís Companys, 37,400 people came to watch the game. Let me tell you, I live here in Barcelona. It's pretty cold, and this stadium is all the way up in a hill, far away from the city, but kind of a little further. Instead, Camp Nou is right in the middle of the city, and there's a little wind. It's kind of cold here, and it's in the middle of the week. Of course, it's harder for people to move over there. Therefore, guys, right now. We're defending ourselves. I think it was positive in regards of the table of La Liga, because Atletico de Madrid drew the game yesterday. By the way, I see whooped please with Lewandowski is trash. I mean trash, bro, misses everything. Bro, please don't spam the chat. I read your comment, thank you. It was positive in regards that Atletico Madrid now, if they win their game in hand, they will just be able to equalize us, right? So positive in these regards. I think Barcelona deserves to be top 2, to be honest, not top 3. And careful, we can still catch Real Madrid. They're a few points away, 4 points away, but with 1 game in hand. In total, they're 7 points away. If we are realistic, Real Madrid has an easy game tomorrow. Let me show you. They're playing against Alaves. Actually, not that easy. I think it's an easy side, but a side that is playing quite well in their stadium. I think Alaves could create some problems here to Real Madrid, but Real Madrid is quite effective. By the way, Latif, welcome to the Messi packet, top level, man, legend. Thank you so much for the support. In regards of Barcelona, what comes ahead, guys? What comes ahead? Barcelona, they're not on holidays yet. They're going to the United States to play a friendly game against Club America, and then careful, we're playing against Las Palmas in the Canary Islands, a very difficult stadium, a team, Las Palmas, who is playing quite well with Barça's big coach, former Barça big coach García Pimienta. García Pimienta is doing an excellent job. Let me tell you, an excellent job with Las Palmas, and it won't be easy. Then Copa del Rey, of course, against an easy side, Barbastro. They're from Aragon, and then the Super Cup of Spain. And let me tell you here, the first trophy of the season is in the game, is in hand. There's a possibility. I don't think we're prepared, to be honest. I certainly don't think we are prepared. We're ready for this. I think that Barcelona, a lot of things need to change here in Barcelona, and unfortunately, I don't think that we're ready for that. Maybe, who knows? During the Christmas holidays and their champagne glasses and their time with their families, they can relax, think a little bit about the season, because I don't think that Barcelona's problem is just that we cannot score, right? I mean, we are the less effective team in Europe, right? By the way, the second team which is less effective is Napoli, right? I mean, if we look at the stats of today, guys, 30 shots, we scored 3 goals, but it really takes us 10 shots to score 1 goal. And I think this is certainly a problem, In regards of Almeria, last team on the table, they needed 10 shots. They needed 10 shots to score. They needed 10 shots to score 2 goals. I mean, it's literally twice the effectivity, because they score 1 goal every 5 shots. Instead, us 1 goal every 10 shots. And this is certainly a problem that we need to fix. Something that it's the reflection of the reality of what's going on in Barcelona. Lewandowski dry powder completely again, doing nothing. And Barcelona needs to start moving. Things need to change. I didn't see pressure, guys. Let me tell you, guys. I didn't see the rage. I didn't see the pressure. I didn't see the desire to win. The first half was horrendous. First half was to throw into the bin. Throw in the bin. The second half improved a little bit, not too much, not too much. I saw an Almeria with a lot of space. We're playing with 5-man defense at some point. I don't know what we're playing. I honestly don't understand the situation. I see no desire. I see that we're coming into the games that we want to lose these games. You know, like our opponents are coming in fearless, and they know that we're weak. You know, and I'm not gonna be blaming here and there, but some players need to start catching up with the rhythm of the professional La Liga football. Because if the Super Cup of Spain is around the corner, I want to win a title this season. And I don't want to go with 0 titles. We won 2 titles last season. We had the worst team. We have a better squad. Okay, you lost Dembele, you lost Busquets, but you have good replacements, guys. You have Gundogan, for example. You have the Joaos. How are we not fixing this? You know, I think it's so critical, the situation in regards of our holding midfielder or CDM. Oriol Romeu is not fitting the situation. But guys, Oriol Romeu didn't come knocking to our door. We went to look for Oriol Romeu, you know, and it was the last chance. Xavi wanted Zubimendi, Xavi wanted Kimmich, Xavi didn't want Oriol Romeu. It was the last possibility. And by the way, let me tell you, and I think I will have to make a video about this, but guys, people that are talking about Xavi out and you know what and all of this, then who are we bringing? I don't think there's anybody better than Xavi to be the coach of this team. There's nobody with more knowledge of Barcelona right now available to coach this team. Of course, you can say Pep Guardiola, you can say Luis Enrique. They're not available. They're not available. You could say maybe Tuchel. Is Tuchel available? Maybe yes. But I don't think Tuchel would understand better this club than Xavi does. Xavi has the knowledge. Xavi has the power. He proved himself last season with the worst team. Things need to fall into the place correctly. I don't think that we're playing as we should. And things, we change our dynamics. We're playing more attack football. But right now, I don't think there's anybody else in the coaching scene available that could replace Xavi effectively. The problem lies within the team. Certainly within the team. We need a killer. Guys. Lewandowski is literally scoring half of the goals this season versus last season. By this time, Lewandowski had scored 19 goals. 19 goals. Or 20 goals. 19, 20 goals. Guys, he's not nowhere near. I think he's around 8 or 9 goals this season. We're halfway there. So we're conceding twice the amount of goals, but or Pichichi, our top scorer, is scoring half the goals. We certainly have a problem. Lewandowski is not providing, and nobody else is providing for him. This is the problem. But also there is a creation of chances, which is a problem. By the way, I see 100 people watching, only 26 likes. Come on, guys, smash the like button. I know it's tough. I know it's not easy, but we're here for that. By the way, let's do a quick Q&A. Very quick, by the way, just very quick. But I'd like to read some of your questions. Let's see what you guys have. So Hansi Flick couldn't do shit with Germany, and you know what players they have, says Wurtup. Barry says the players are to blame. I trust Xavi to turn it around. Me too. Avi says, can we buy Lautaro Martinez in the summer? I don't think we have cash, by the way. Tigriño's coming, Victor Roque. Mayuk says, we can't afford top manager. Xavi is all we got, so we have no option but to support him. I mean, dude, I think Xavi is a top manager. Don't get me wrong. I think Xavi is a top manager, not the top of the top, because Xavi needs experience yet. But yeah, I think Xavi is a good manager for Football Club Barcelona. He knows the team, he knows the squad, he knows the philosophy. You know, I think it's positive. We just need to give him time. He proved himself this year. He's risking. And by the way, there's something that I didn't like. The game in the Champions League against Antwerp, he came out with a squad list and then he changed the squad list. Why did he change the squad list? Possibly because the president, Laporta and Deco called him up and said, listen, Are you sure that we can win with this team that you're calling up? Then we called up other people like Gundogan and Christensen and stuff, blah, blah, blah. We even lost. Guys, Xavi needs to be independent. We cannot let Laporta's, neither Deco's influence Xavi's decisions. I think here Xavi lost a lot of power. And a lot of credibility upon the club, internally and externally. Elias says, what world-class winger would you bring in, and what CDM? That's a great question. I mean, you guys have to understand that the budget is fucking zero. The budget is zero, by the way. Which other coach would accept the situation of coming to Barcelona with zero budget? The budget of last season, guys, was 3.5 million. That was invested into Oriol Romeu. 3.5 million. Which coach would come here and accept a job which is challenging? Barcelona is one of the best clubs in the world that you need to perform. If you win but playing bad, they're going to criticize you. Which coach is going to come here with 3.5 million euro budget? Tell me. Nobody. Xavi is. By the way, he gave up some money. He had to pay some of his release clause back in Al-Sadd to come to Barcelona. So we have to understand this. Jojo says, I'm with you about Lewa. He's going down and down. Yeah, it's a little problematic. Mark says, we play haram football every week, but Xavi is a good manager. Well, I think Xavi is a good manager. The problem is that the team is not performing. We need to change this. Certainly. The guy says, Napoli is still far, but we need to improve, and Xavi must have balls to sub Lewy. I mean, we had Marguillo again in the bench. When is this guy gonna come on? This guy has a lot of goal, a lot of scoring power. Smash the likes, guys. Come on, only 35 likes. Come, let's do this. Mark says Barcelona spent over $250 million. Well, which dollars are you talking about? When, man? When did Barca spend $250 million? No, last season, certainly. Last season, 3.5 million euro. The rest, departures and loanees and Oriol Romeu. That's it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I don't want to make it super long because then too long. Anyways, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's a pleasure, guys. It's a pleasure. Christmas is coming up, by the way. Make sure to enjoy Christmas, and I'll be coming up with a video in regards of Xavi very soon, in regards of the problems of Barca very soon, probably in a couple days or so, and also to wish you all Merry Christmas. So, guys, and now, and as I always say, Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video. Vamos!